I learn, and I'm still doing it. So these are just little things. I'm going to show you now a couple of things, and then we're going to continue talking about the business end of things, because again, you have to have the skill, but you have to know how to negotiate a price. For those of you, because most of you I know that want to do weddings, even negotiating a price. We'll just do a quick little thing right now. For instance, somebody calls you for a job. Let's say they call you for a studio job or for a salon job, and they call you and say, "Okay, are you available for next Thursday? Are you available for next Thursday, the day to do a job for me?"
Sure.
What's your rate?
$1,000 per day.
Okay, now, what we want to do is never be the first one to give a price. Never, 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 ever. When somebody calls you and they say to you for a job, "What's your rate?" What you're supposed to do is say, "What is your budget?" Okay? Now, that gives those two things. It takes that away from you. It puts it directly on them. It puts the on them. Because what the person's going to say to you is, "Well, we're working on our budget. We're just trying to find out what your rate is." This is a cat and mouse game. Okay? Some studios, they have a set rate. They'll tell you the rate right away. But they'll ask you what but some places will not. They're working on their budget. Your job is to say, "What is your budget?" They'll say, "Oh, we're working on our budget. We don't know. We want to hear your rate is." Okay, so if you want to charge $1,000, how do you know if that's good? They're going to be like, "No thanks, bye." You cannot end it. So if your rate would be $500, you want to say $750. If your rate would be $1,000, you say $1,500, something like that. But you can't just say a rate and end it. You want to say, "My rate is $1,000, but I want to work," because it's going to go back and forth like once or twice. "What's your rate? What's your budget?" "I don't know. What's your rate?" "Well, you know what? My rate is $1,500, but I want to work within your budget." This way, when they get appalled, because they always will, "What? That's such an expensive rate." Say, "Well, that's why I want to know what your budget is, because I really want to work with you." You've taken that annoyance from them away. So when they're like, "Oh my God, how dare you say this price?" Because some will, some won't. But you don't want to lose a single customer, right? Not one customer you want to lose. So when they're like, "How can you say what?" You don't even, no beat. No beat should go after. "My rate is $1,000, but I want to work within your budget." There should be no breath, no beat, no nothing. So let's do it again.